we have just completely transformed our school.
They treat each other nicely and they don't really argue, and the bullying's slowing down too.
Being kind, be nice. What I would say is share your heart.
PBIS, Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports, is a model of supporting whole schools in building the capacity to support the social, emotional, and academic well-being of all kids. What makes it unique is that we focus as much energy on the staff as we do on the kids, and we do that with a focus on data.
The Rockland Unified School District has been the cornerstone of educational excellence in our community since 1866. Our program here is based on really making sure each student has their individual needs met while developing a passion for what really drives them as a learner and a person.
At Rockland L, a school-wide Title I school, we are fortunate enough to be able to provide systematic, multi-tiered systems of supports and interventions through PBIS for our students. This was not the case 5 years ago.
Behaviors were getting extreme. There was a lack of respect for students, for teachers, and for just basically for the school property as well. We started coming up with solutions, and PBIS was one of those solutions that we came up with.
With support of the county, we looked at the practice. We began implementing PBIS back in 2014-15. We actually had one school. So Rockland Elementary School actually was our early adopter, and they were the first ones to put Tier 1 into action.
To begin with, when we work with schools initially in installing PBIS, they focus on building their systems for all kids. We call that Tier 1 supports. And once they've done that, then we would support them in building what are called Tier 2 systems, which would be targeted interventions usually for small groups of kids. And finally, once they had built those pieces, they would work on their systems for their kids with their most intense needs, or our Tier 3 or individualized supports.
At the top, we have a district leadership team specifically for PBIS. Out of that district leadership comes that coaching professional development for that small group, and then they go out and support sites in their implementation at their sites. I think the really important piece of getting principal buy-in and teacher buy-in is you have to start with that why. Why is this important? For so long, we've just had these old discipline lists and procedures where you do this and I'm going to do this, and you do that and I'm going to do that, and it was very reactionary towards kids. The difference with PBIS is we proactively teach the behaviors we want. Teachers and principals saw the value in that.
There's a lot of data that's collected that helps us identify ways that we can improve the school climate.
And that's powerful for people when they see that the actions they're taking with students actually are making a difference and changing student behavior. Part of PBIS is that every school has a school-wide set of expectations.
PBIS here at Rockland Elementary, the students would know it mostly as PAWS.
So this is a paw. Problem solve. Always care, work hard, and show respect.
When I hear these bulldog tags jangling on my backpack, it reminds me of PAWS, and it gives me something to look forward to.
It's transformed everything. When you have an engaged student, you have a student that's learning, a student that feels safe and positively praised for what they're doing right, will fall in love with school.
Since they know what's expected of them, they really know what the behavior is that we want displayed at all times.
So we've seen decreases in problem behaviors, decreases in bullying. It's overall had a very positive impact on our district.
This is something they're going to take with them moving forward. We use it at home with our daughter. Even my parents use it with her.
When they need to figure something out, it's like, well, what's one of your PAWS is problem solve, figure it out. You have the skills, I know you're smart.
Rockland Elementary was kind of our lighthouse school in leading these efforts in the district, and we now have this in all of our elementary and middle schools. It has really changed the whole culture and dynamic in our schools.
It is a best practice that's really, taken root all around our state and all around the country.
Over 1 in 4 California schools are implementing PBIS. And the work we do at the California PBIS Coalition, we're really trying to support whole school districts in supporting whole schools. And so that just gives us ability to support large numbers of kids and really make a difference, not just in the local community, but really across the state.